check it out, man.
I thought I had another candy, nigga.
These small businesses, man. These small businesses.
Oh my God.
These people with these small businesses, right? Man, what y'all think about this business etiquette, man? Y'all done came across something that's rude, that don't know how to conduct their business.
Absolutely.
I mean, to talk about that, man. Like, what type of treatment y'all been looking at? Y'all been getting when it comes to some of these small businesses and shit. Everybody doing right?
Nah.
Or
No.
everybody doing right or what?
No, I mean, it really, to be honest with you, bro, small business, big business, you know, if you a business owner.
Business.
Yes, that's
if you a business owner,
biggest business
you're going to have hiccups, you're going to make mistakes. That's just part of the being in business. But it ain't about the mistakes, in my opinion. It's about how you handle them, how you handling the mistakes, and how you are rectifying or making the customers feel. Because I've been to big businesses that's made mistakes the same way that small businesses do. And sometimes in a big business, they go above and beyond to make sure that they rectify the situation, to make you want to shop with them again. And also in a small business. But then at the same time, in a big business, you got employees that don't give a shit, and they're going to talk to you and treat you crazy and tell you, we don't need your business, go elsewhere. And then you got people in a small business that do the same thing.
Now what about local? The locals, like the ones that's like just starting off and shit. Like a lot of them just feel like you just supposed to support them automatically, right? Because you know them. But then the quality of the goddamn merchandise be real low.
Real
Or the customer service be real bad. Or like, I mean, I feel like the sense of entitlement.
I ain't really took the chance yet.
Bad.
It's just that you have to know that you're a small business. A lot of people with small businesses don't understand that you are a small business. They already want to come out with this attitude and stuff as if you're already a big business. And you have to know that you're small.
And you lose clientele.
Which means when you get your things and you get your stuff, depending on what it is, it may be cheaper than what the price that you want to sell it for. You can't be in a rush to try to make more money than what your quality is. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't rush the process.
You can't rush the process.
You can't rush. Yeah, I agree.
Know that you're a small business and be okay with that. Still have confidence, but don't be so in a rush to try to prove that you're a business.
Right, and I think that's where a lot of people mess up. But at the same time, on the customer end, a lot of the customers need to realize that with the small businesses, you have to be patient with them. Like I said, when you're starting off in business,
shit, them motherfuckers don't be patient though.
Who?
From what I be seeing, I should be seeing a lot of people getting into it on the internet.
But a lot of people get into it, and a lot of it be behind something that could be rectified at the snap of a finger. Some simple shit.
It be bullshit people.
You know what I'm saying? Because on the other end, I'm speaking from a customer end and not the business owner end. A lot of customers, like Sharp say, a lot of people feel like just because they know the person that's in business, they supposed to
support them.
Okay, and I said that backwards. The business owner may feel like you automatically supposed to support me because I'm your friend and I'm running the business, so you ain't got no choice but to support me. It don't work like that. On the other end,
you my everyday nigga, I'm gonna support off top.
Well, of course, but I'm just saying in general because you could be best friends with somebody that's running a business, but they may be running a business on something that you don't like. You don't even like everything.
You gotta show me it's worth it.
You know it ain't even that. Like, okay, I'm just use MJ for an example. I know she's a business owner and she got her business, but if MJ was running a business on, I'm just say candy yams. I'm just talking stupid, but I don't like candy yams. If you run a candy yam factory,
hold on.
I'm not gonna support
what is
it because
candy yam?
This nigga here. What I'm saying is,
but it just depends. You don't have to buy give me my money for it, but I mean you can post me
right. And I'm gonna do
that.
I'm going to do
that. Yams on me. That's still a form of support.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. And I'm gonna do that. But what I'm saying is, you have some business owners that feel like you automatically inclined to spend money with them. Just because y'all partners.
And they ain't gonna fuck with you if you don't off top.
On the flip side, on the customer end, people need to realize that just because that is your friend and she or he is running a business, you're not inclined to walk in there and get a discount because you got customers that walk in and be like, man, you my homeboy. Why you selling me this at full price? No, if you really support their business, you gonna buy that bitch at full price.
You don't go ask the motherfuckers for a discount.
Exactly.
You friends with MJ. You're not friends with Shimmer Me Beauty.
Not at
You
all.
know what I'm saying?
Not
You're
at all.
friends with
Shimmer Me Beauty just met you.
Right.
Run me my money.
Right.
Man, promote your shit. Fuck them hoes, nigga.
Yeah.
Friends with the person,
your
not
shit.
the business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Absolutely. But also another thing with the small business owners, I think that a lot of people need to have a lot of empathy also. And I don't think there's a lot of empathy.
It's not.
Say for instance, if you're new to this, you're behind on orders, or girls that go get their makeup done have appointments. If you're new to it, you may book your clients and your other person is not done yet. So you had them sitting there waiting for a little bit. It's nothing to say, oh, I apologize for that. Or, my bad, it's for the inconvenience. I give you $5 off, for the inconvenience. You have to know how to show empathy and also give something off.
Right.
For a mistake that you made.
Right.
And I think a lot of small businesses that I've come across, they don't have empathy. It's kind of like, well, they kind of have the bitch. I have other clients. You're not really needed. So
and that's why, and that was my point of when I said, they be on some shit like, we don't need your business. You could take it elsewhere. Yeah. But it shouldn't be like that.
No.
Even if that's how you feel, because look, I've never been a business owner, but I've done customer service for like 10 plus years.
Yes.
So I know the ins and outs of how to treat a customer, but then I also know the ins and outs of how customers treat you. Because like I said, some customers come in and feel like that they are entitled to treat you some type of way because they're the customer and you the client. And they get to talking to you crazy, and that shit don't work like that. So yeah, sometimes you do got to be like, hey man, before I let you even come at me like that, man, you could take your business and go elsewhere because I don't need it.
Yeah,
so it's
levels to it.
It's levels to it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
so
crazy, man. I think a lot of times, man, it's a big piece of our culture that really just ain't really all that forgiving no more. You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell you something. You can be the coldest nail tech. You can be the bombest makeup artist or whatever you're selling, the greatest tennis shoe seller. But this is the thing. If you don't have great customer service and empathy, people don't want to fuck with you.
Right.
They not gonna want to fuck with you. You can just have this attitude. Well, I know my stuff is just like this, but girl, it don't matter. Nobody's gonna want to fuck with you.
Because if you're not making them feel welcome,
no,
they not gonna fuck with you. Period. No matter how what the product is.
You should have somebody handling that business
for you.
Right.
You need to find you some Chick-fil-A friendly people. Then
you should know if you ain't no people person too.
Because you're not that thing.
Right.
But then again, ain't nobody gonna then people have a problem with letting somebody else be the face of something.
Right.
You don't have to always be the face of everything. What you want to do? You want to be famous, or you trying to be rich?
Everybody want to be them.
Where they find people at Chick-fil-A at?
I want to tell y'all a real.
I know where they find them people at. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tell you where they find them at.
Okay. What happened with Chick-fil-A?
No, he wants to know where they find
them. They so fucking nice.
Because let me tell you something. When I go to McDonald's and I go through that drive-through, these motherfuckers about to have an attitude when they ask me what I want and they about to rush me. Now that's many times I wanted more food from McDonald's.
When they do that shit, I leave.
Motherfucking
when they got an attitude on their mouth, you ain't about to make my food.
I've never went to
Chick-fil-A
and had somebody act like that. I was just on their nerves.
What you gonna say, Mike?
I was gonna say, me personally, I have more empathy for like the business owner. This is like a personal story. Like, so my friend, she does catering. That's her catering business. She cooks food and all that stuff. And during the week, she got like a weekly menu of things that she make, and she delivers the food, or she does pickups, either one. Well, this particular young lady that ordered some food from her lives way in Conroe. My friend lives in Mo City. She did an order, and she told before she even did the order, she told the chick, she said, "Hey, I can go ahead and do your order. I normally only deliver if you order 3 or more, but since you just want to order 1, I'll go ahead and do it, but you got to meet me halfway." She was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna drive all the way from Mo City to Conroe to bring you a $12 plate."
Okay.
The young lady that ordered the food, well, she wasn't having that shit. She was pissed. She was so pissed.
$12 plate?
For a $12, it ain't even about the amount of the plate. It's just the principle. Like, hey, if you order more than 1 plate, then I'm going to drive out there because I'm making my money. Yeah. But I'm not finna drive all the way from Mo City to Conroe
for one plate.
Yeah, and I understand that, but the young lady that ordered the food was so mad she canceled the
Why
order.
Is she mad?
I don't know, but because she didn't want to meet halfway. Instead of she offered, she said, "Hey, look, even if you meet me halfway, man, I'll give you some money off. You know, I just want you to get the food and give me a good review so I can build my clientele."
I'm not going way.
The young lady was so mad that she canceled the order and she got right on Yelp and gave her a bad review. And what I'm saying, that's bad for business for her, because now you got people looking at it like, oh damn, is it gonna be like that when I want to order some food? And that's not the case, because she's willing to work with you if you live far, but she also has rules in place. I'm not gonna deliver you one plate all the way.
You gotta understand that's something that's gonna happen a lot, because everybody don't have the same understanding.
Right.
Some people don't have common sense and understanding at all. So that's something that you cannot control at all. You just have to. What you do is you just have to let your positive outweigh your negative.
And that's what I told her. I said, don't even worry about that one review.
That's it.
I said, you got 20 good reviews to that one review.
When I look at reviews, when I buy products and stuff like that, I don't see. I've never saw a review that didn't have any negative in there. I look for the ones that had more positive than the negative.
Right.
You know, people gonna have something to say.
Right. But I just say that to say it's easy to slander a business owner when the customer's not getting their way. It's just and it's unfortunate, but
they only do that to us. That shit.
To protect, I think for a business, especially a small business, when you just getting out, to protect yourself, it's probably best, like in the beginning, man, to just kind of lay out, you know, all your disclaimers and all your, like, just lay out your guidelines and your rules and shit, like either on your website or when a person just doing an inquiry, like, hey man, how much you charge to come and do this? Look, I charge this much, but. And then you run down your circumstances type shit scenarios. Look, if you can't make it here, I can't do this.
And that's exactly what I told her, because up until that point, she didn't have, on her website, she didn't have those stipulations.
You got it.
And that's why I need somebody to run her shit.
You learn, and that's why I say it's all about learning. You gonna have hiccups.
Run the website, need somebody to run the delivery, everything. You gotta know.
So now she got everything on there, so when the people see it, they already know what time it is. It won't be no confusion.
Even if you start out with your kinfolk, somebody can help.
But it's still, even if you do that, it's still gonna be.
Oh yeah, it's going to get, because people don't listen.
Be confused.
You just gonna have to just know how to just move on.
People
it's gonna be
dealing with people.
You gonna run yourself crazy trying to see how you can please everything.
Right.
No, some things you just gotta just let it be what it is.
Hey, look, I got a random question.
What's the random question? Why you back there kicking?
I got a random question for y'all.
What?
I'm gonna start with Mike and C-Net. I'm gonna start with y'all.
Man, don't do it.
I just have to
check
this
out. So look, I got a question, and I'm gonna go to one of the answers, and then I'm gonna let y'all.
Ain't got no sirens or something. Sound like gonna be some boo boo.
I'm gonna go to it ain't gonna be no. It ain't no bullshit. Look,
some crazy shit.
It is some bullshit. Look, so fellas, what's if you have one? What's your one female trait? What's your one female trait, like a habit that most females do, but you actually do it? Like, they got one nigga that say,
oh man,
he say,
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. He said, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm putting on my car mix, I pucker my lips a little bit.
That's something totally different, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Check it out. They got another one. He say,
that must be the shit you do.
Nah, I'm reading this shit.
But do you do that?
Do I pucker my lips?
Boy, tell the fucking truth.
Nigga go to the mirror and flex.
You lying?
Look, they got one. She say, man, them strawberry margaritas be beating my ass.
To me, that ain't no female trait though. That's just
a strawberry margarita.
Yeah, that's just a fucking drink.
Alright, look, they got another one. He say he like.
They say that because of stereotype.
Yeah. He say I like to be warmed up before sex. Compliment me, tell me I'm sexy. Don't just be grabbing my balls.
Hold on, say that last part.
He say he like to be warmed up during sex. Don't just grab my balls. You gotta tell me I look good, and you gotta tell me.
Then they watch too much porn.
Y'all have
you watch too much.
What is y'all like? What you would consider kind of like a female?
Like, man, this shit girly. I do it.
Do you go get your toes done? You gonna get your toes done?
I go with my
I have
gal.
before. I mean,
But you're not gonna get your toes done?
Hold on, what you mean? What you mean by done?
If I get a gal,
You talk about like?
You would go, but you would get it
like
done
grooming.
too with her.
Yeah, but I ain't never.
that's the only way I would go with it.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I don't got a pedicure. I ain't got my
By
nails
yourself?
painted.
No,
Yeah, by
we ain't
myself.
say
Yeah.
get your- We ain't say get
Hey, no.
Yeah.
You scared to go by yourself?
Hey, I go by myself.
It's gonna
There's a
feel
bunch of
girly,
men.
nigga.
No, but there's a bunch of men that go there by themselves.
No, I know. I already know I got partners that do that shit. I'm just talking about me.
You got. I wear work boots all the time, so I'll be having to get them hoes done. Cause you be having, you know.
Yeah, I've been.
know,
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think thug ass niggas with dreads.
But
now.
when you
Sit
say
in
like
that
a-
chair
I got
this.
nigga my. Yeah,
When you say like a girly trait, I'm thinking you talking about like.
Something that make you feel like, man,
That,
it's supposed to
them
be some
niggas
good
be
shit
feeling a
girls
little
do.
girly in that damn thing. The way you sit in them chairs.
All right, I
feeling
think
like,
I ain't gonna lie. I think
I ain't
my.
gonna say
I
girly.
got
That's
some.
some horrible shit
What
to
you
say.
got?
I
What
don't
you
think a
got,
nigga
Mike?
want to admit they do anything
Go ahead.
girly.
I don't know, man.
Look, niggas don't want to admit that.
Y'all,
Do you
I
rub?
got
hold on.
Wait,
my
do
legs.
you, when you put on lotion, do you like
I
rub it up your arm or something?
Yeah,
I got one
That's
better.
girly.
I got one
I
better
don't
for y'all.
know.
Hold on, I got one
That's
better for
girly.
y'all. It's
But I'm just saying how you
All right,
rub it
look,
on your
hey,
arm.
hold
I got
on.
another dude. He say, man. He say when I'm laying on my stomach in bed, I swing
How you
my
lotion
legs
your
back
leg?
and forth. Nigga say
I was about to
he swing
say
his
something
legs.
How you
like that.
lotion your legs?
I got one better for y'all. Hold on,
Yeah.
hold
You
on.
don't never like turn your legs to the
Hold on.
side.
I got one.
I rub my shit up.
I got one better for y'all.
Hey, I'll go ahead.
Hold on, watch this. Watch this.
Hold on, look.
How you doing, man? Can I ask you a question real quick?
Damn.
We having a segment on dudes that have girly traits. What is my girly trait? Because I know you told me before.
You a bitch.
Oh, okay.
I'm a bitch.
You might have shouldn't have sound effects. You might have shouldn't have sound.
I'm a bitch.
You might have shouldn't have used the phone
Huh?
call.
I think you should have gave him a disclaimer.
Okay.
Hold on. Can you clarify that? Because I don't like the way you just called me a
No,
bitch. Can
that's
you?
not clarifying.
No, can you-
Where it is.
No.
We gotta
I
cut the
didn't call
commercial.
you one.
Huh?
You asked me what I ain't call you one. You asked me your traits.
Oh, but I'm asking.
I don't ask me something and you don't see. That's a trait.
I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying what do I do that make you say that? That's what I'm asking.
You whine.
I won.
Yes. You whine.
This a whole other segment. I'm in on this shit.
What else?
What?
Don't ask for
Huh?
nothing else.
Huh?
Don't give me nothing else. You need to know how to cut it.
It's a woman's job to say, "Oh, I'm gonna cuss you out."
That's a woman's job to curse people out.
Yes. You quick to go off. You like a bitch on her period.
All right, thank you for your service, man. Bye.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This a whole other segment right here.
I ain't using none of that shit.
Yes, you
No,
are.
no,
You absolutely is.
We got something to talk about.
No.
Nah, we got something
You
to
gonna
talk
use
about.
that.
Look at this one. He
Nah,
say,
we got something to talk about.
dude say when he wake up, he stretch like this. Y'all look at this picture.
Oh, nah. Girly
Oh,
shit.
nah.
Girly
No.
shit. I think I knew
No,
it.
you're
That
not
is
true as hell. That's
The
too
thing
diluted.
is, I don't even call it girly. I rub my feet, twinkle my toes together in the bed.
This nigga.
Like, no,
Okay.
they just be.
Okay, all right. That's something.
Yeah.
That's something. We got something.
That's all I can
Come on, you, because your reference just.
Oh,
You gotta give
no.
us
You
one. You gotta give
whine.
us another one. You gotta give us one.
She done already
She
said
said
it.
you whine.
I don't whine. To her, I'm whining
I
because I
already
can get
knew
on her
that.
ass.
When she said that, I knew what it was. I top sound like my baby mama.
Yeah, that's all she said.
I'm gonna tell
I
you
don't
what
whine.
it is off the top. If
I don't
I'm wrong,
whine.
I'm right.
I'm whining to her because she don't want to hear the shit I got to
Exactly.
say. That's the only reason I'm whining.
Exactly.
Or she say I act like a bitch because we be going back and forth, but that's just how it is.
No, let me tell you
She
something.
call you a bitch because you gonna
No,
talk to her
no,
until her
no,
what it is.
wait a minute.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
don't agree with
That's
him.
what it
Don't
is.
agree with him.
Yeah, she
Huh?
said a
Don't
whole
agree with
nother
him.
goddamn
Well, I'm going
thing.
through the same
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
y'all not the same people.
Cause my nigga
Same
on-
situation.
No,
Well,
it
sir,
don't
you
matter.
wrong.
You don't. Let me tell
So
you
I'm
why.
supposed to disagree with her even when I agree with her?
No. Let me tell you why though.
Why?
Because you not with this man and whatever he be doing when he in the
I'm
process.
talking about off the tone of her. Okay.
Off
You
the
not
top.
Off the
you
top.
not with it. Let me tell you something. You ain't with this nigga 24/7. This nigga
I'm
probably really
not
be woo-wooing and really be whining. You don't fucking know. You going off the type of nigga you are. This nigga, do you whine? He ain't gonna say it. he probably
But all
whined.
she said was he quit to go off. We all
She
quit
said
to go
that.
off. We quit to go off.
What you go off about?
Why they got to be a female?
Shit,
straight?
dumb shit that she do. If I'm going
Hold
out,
on, wait. What you want? What
She
you
must-
mean?
I go off about the dumb shit that she do.
What she
But
do?
if I had a book right now, if I had the time, we'd be here
No,
all
I'm
day.
saying-
Name one thing.
Know what I'm
Just-
saying?
I don't want
Name
to put
one
her
thing.
business out there like
She
that.
just called you a bitch and said
That's
that you
fine.
whined.
That's fine. Just typical relationship type shit. You know, just whatever. Just typical. Basically, if she doing some shit that I don't like, I'm gonna call it out. I ain't the nigga that's gonna sit here and
But how long do you drag it on?
I don't drag it on at all. She just the type. She don't like accountability. So anything that I
And
say
you gonna
off.
keep talking till she understands.
So she might call it nagging
no.
or something. She might call it nagging or
She don't like accountability. Anything that I say off top, she automatically say I'm bitching because she don't. It ain't just with me. This with anybody she's associated with. That's well, we ain't finna
If
go
I'm
there.
telling you what
Anybody
it
that
is,
she's
I'm bitching.
associated with,
I'm telling you.
as soon as you tell her something about herself, she cut you off, or she don't want to fuck with you, or you bitching, you whining, you complaining. I'm not bitching, whining, complaining. I'm letting you know what you're doing is some bullshit.
Let me tell you why I say that. You seem the difference between you and him is that he seemed like he gonna say what he gonna say and leave it alone. You seem like you are an explainer.
I mean, I am.
And you
What's wrong with explaining?
I'm explaining till I get my point across.
I am.
I'm gonna make sure you get what I'm saying.
I am an explainer, but and that's why I do it. I'm going. It ain't
You
even
gon-
about
oh,
me
you
trying to
talking
prove a
about-
point.
But he's a debater.
Yeah, I am. I ain't gonna lie.
But to a certain extent,
No,
I
and
feel
certain
like he's
shit,
going
certain
to
shit.
sit up here and we're going to debate, nigga.
About
like
what?
we
About
gonna go toe to toe. He gonna go toe to toe with. You know, a woman can go.
Oh nah, yeah, I ain't gonna.
We
do
can
that.
go, and I feel like he gonna be right there. Like we
I
gonna go.
can't even argue with that because that's some shit she said to me before.
We gonna
Now,
you gonna get to a certain thing where you gonna be like, oh fuck this, I'm about to go outside and cool off. I ain't about to sit up here and talk about this shit all goddamn
I
day.
do that.
He got the time. We gonna go.
Nah,
think I'm
hey,
against your
when that button is pushed, every nigga got the time,
Yeah.
and that time might be the last
agree with
time
that.
for certain niggas.
I can agree
I'm
with
just
that.
saying.
I can agree with that. I don't think I'm a mixture of both.
You know what I'm saying?
If on the right day, I'll sit there and go at it with y'all motherfuckers.
But see,
That's what
okay,
I'm saying.
this
If you
is
push that
Really?
button.
really. I'm gonna be honest with you. Why?
I'm gonna fuck around and make you
Gonna
shut up and be
escalate.
mad.
But
Why
it-
is
Not,
Sean?
and I don't.
But let me actually. I ain't mean to cut you
Nah,
off,
nah,
bro.
nah. I ain't mean to cut you off. Good.
Cause she kind of ran me hot now. Why does showing emotion? Anybody you don't have to. Male or woman, we humans show emotion.
Let me tell you.
Why
this.
does showing emotion have to be deemed a bitch trait? That's just a human.
That's
No,
not
no,
trait.
no, no, no.
No, that's a good
I didn't call
They
him.
don't-
I'm not saying you.
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
I'm saying in
Oh, I
general.
don't know.
Society
I
don't
don't
want
call
to
it
say
that.
society
She
don't want men
said-
to show their emotions.
I act like
I
a
don't
bitch
call it
because
that.
I show my emotions or whatever reason. She say I'm a bitch.
Nigga, think about it. Nigga, since you we
Well,
was-
no. Let's be
Right.
honest and let's be real. Being emotional is y'all even call that a female trait.
yeah, that's what I'm about to say, nigga.
It's the
How
fact
we
that
grew up.
that's
Nigga, you better not
labeled
cry in front
a
of them
female
niggas.
trait.
Right.
I do that to my son now.
Yeah.
Right.
And my daughter.
Right.
But
Like, don't show the motherfuckers you.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
on the flip side, now if you that's for like outside world in the streets and shit. That's for when you leave that house.
Mm-hmm.
Now when you in the motherfucking house, right? It's certain levels of that shit that's required to even keep the house in order. Or like
What you mean?
when it come down to communication and shit, like not really on the emotional shit, but sometimes it might come off as emotional or whatever when you trying to, like you said, like he seemed like he'll sit there and debate with you and explain shit all the time. But on the flip side, shit, when you in the house and it's you and your woman and shit, some shit need to be explained.
You know what I'm saying?
Some shit need to be broken down.
You
Some
gotta
shit need to be
put that
debated for a
motherfucking foot
few
down.
hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order to keep the shit in the house,
The-
the house.
in-
You
What
know,
they
like,
say?
keep it in line. You
Put
gotta
that
explain
pinky
shit.
toe down.
Well, like I said, when you
feel
do
me?
stuff
That
like
pinky toe
that,
down.
if you dealing with a person that don't like accountability,
Oh,
they gonna say you bitching. I'm not bitching. We
Same.
talking about what needed to be talked about.
You know what I'm saying? High five.
And yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
Hey,
just
same
how it
time,
I feel
is.
like-
I'm not bitching.
Same time, I gotta have a woman that can
But
put me in
hold
my
on.
place when I'm wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
both ways.
You know what
But
I'm
I'm not gonna lie though. The bitching gonna start if what I told you or what we talked about is not being taken into consideration. That's when the bitching start. Initially, I'm not
Yeah.
bitching. I'm letting you know what's going on, what's making me uncomfortable, or what I don't like, and I expect you to do vice versa.
Yeah.
Well, she could do that to me, and then if I'm not taking heed to what the fuck she complaining about, she gonna do the same thing, but it's okay for her because she's a woman. That's her words. It's okay for me to do that because I'm a woman, but why is it not okay? Just because I'm a man don't mean it's not. It's the same shit. I didn't already told you about whatever the situation is. You're not taking heed to it, or you're not taking it into consideration, or you just basically just like, fuck what he told me, I'm gonna just still do this anyway. Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna start bitching after a while, because it's like, nah.
And even in the midst of it, you be like, damn, I feel like I'm bitching right now. You know what I'm saying?
And I know. I ain't gonna lie. I know sometimes I get to a point, I'm gonna start bitching, because it ain't just, we all got children. We all yell at our children. That's just how it is. You tell your child to stop doing something, and they keep on doing the same thing after you done told them like 10 times.
Nigga, last night.
They gonna go back and tell their friends, man, Daddy always whining and bitching. That ain't whining and bitching. Daddy is not getting on your ass because you doing what I done told you not to do.
What? Maybe it's not that bad though. Maybe you shouldn't but don't get on it later on. Maybe that's just what she felt like is your only female trait. That ain't that bad then. If that's what she feel like is just your only trait.
I feel like she did that shit because you told her you were doing the segment. That's what I feel like. Like she wanted to. Tell me, man, that sound like my baby mama.
That ain't her though. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm telling you, man.
Don't do that. That ain't what that was.
Man.
It's a baby mama thing. That's what it is. That's the baby mama thing.
I got the vibe, dude. That's the weed be letting me know. The evil
baby mama thing. It's all good.
Some evil. I'm telling you, I caught it right off top, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Nigga, my baby mama, what type of nigga do something to a nigga then run to the internet and say something?
But that was your baby mama, or was that your girl?
That's my baby mama.
She probably was joking. No.
She know you recording, fool.
Yeah,
that's not your girl.
She ain't know that until
he told her we recording.
No, that's your baby mama.
That was my baby mama that I just called. That wasn't my girl, that was my baby mama.
So what was your trait? What was your
she said,
trait?
Okay. Yeah, that was my baby mama. What
was your trait?
You gonna make me say that shit again?
Yeah.
But I called her because I knew. I called her because I knew that's what she was gonna say. I already knew the answer. I just wanted her to. I wanted to see how far she was gonna go while we.
So you knew she was gonna say.
I knew she because she said it on the phone.
Okay, so that ain't nothing she made up. She done told this man this.
Yeah, she said it on the phone. I tell you, but what I'm saying is, she tell me all the time. But that don't mean
her recording. Why you do that?
Because that's what she really feel.
Yeah, she could.
She done told her that. He done told him that before.
But it don't mean it's right. She tell me, but it don't mean it's right.
That's her opinion. You can't tell her to be wrong about her opinion.
You're right. I can't.
Okay, well look, all right, because I didn't even get to MJ yet. What's your manly trait that you know what I'm saying that you have?
I did not think that the question was coming to me. I was very much not prepared. I didn't even know how that was gonna even be questioned.
What's your manly trait? You be walking around the house farting out loud and shit. What's somebody doing?
No.
Pause right quick.
Is that the children?
Daddy, Chloe's stuck.
She's stuck.
No, she can't get down.
She's stuck on what?
All right.
What's she stuck on?
She's stuck on the top bunk. She can't get down from the top.
I thought she was stuck something wrong.
Quick commercial break.
Quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.
Something wrong with the children.
We gotta get
Shit happens. That happens in real life. Shit, that happens in real life.
What happened?
Tell all 4 of them to come down here and put some shoes on. I'm gonna take them to the doctor.
They getting on there. Hey, tell everybody to put their shoes on so they can go to McDonald's.
Oh, y'all about to go to McDonald's. I'm gonna cash up some pennies.
Ooh, that's a lot of little people.
Come on, where your shoes at? Where your shoes at?
DJ Sharp, man. Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a row. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. Just shake.